Hey everyone, here is my second look of the Halloween season, and this is a little bit of goth, a little bit of Batwoman. I'm not even really sure what I'm going to title this yet, but this look was inspired from a makeup book that I was reading, and it's by the makeup artist Caroline Saulnier and a well-known photographer Rankin, and it inspired me to do this look, and it's kind of my twist on the image. I'll link that to my blog, TrinaDuhra.com, for you guys to check out and see if it was in comparison to that. But I started off with using a Kryolan aqua color in white, and this being able to use a face paint is a lot easier than using some of the drugstore Halloween makeup that I have. I used that one in my previous video and it works, it totally does the job, but this is a little bit more quick and it just kind of goes on and you can blend it out really easily, and that's what I'm doing right now with this beauty blender. And the best way to use this aqua color is to basically have a damp sponge or brush and you dip it in the color and saturate your face with it. And my advice is to put on a really thin layer at first and then add where needed, or else you'll just have way too much and it will just end up a bad look. And here I am taking a NYX Skinny liner in black and tracing out where I'm going to start all that black edge. And I went in with a little bit more aqua color right now to kind of create a little bit of depth and to make it thicker, because if I was to use that pencil it would just take forever. So that's just me filling in the lines. Next, I'm using this MAC eyeliner in Smolder, and it's one of the darkest that I have, and I was tracing over the line that I've already created, but this is actually going to allow me to go in with some eyeshadow, some black eyeshadow right here, and start smudging that out, because you can't really smudge the black aqua color because it just it's water-based, so it's not going to go anywhere, whereas this pencil is meant to be smudged, so I'm just going over it with some black shadow and starting to create or soften the look. And now I'm going in underneath the eye sockets, and this is to really kind of create that drama that this picture that I'm going after has. And I'm using a shadow first, and then I'm going to go in with the aqua color in black again to darken it up. And from what you can tell, it just has so much more pigment, so it totally creates that darkness that this look needed. Now I'm going to add that black onto the eyelids, and then I will go in afterwards and set this with a powder. And there's no rhyme or reason with this, I'm just kind of throwing it on there and covering most of my eye and just kind of making my own pattern. It's Halloween, it's, you know, you're just inspired by a lot of things, so just go crazy and see where it gets you. And I did choose to set this with the black eyeshadow because especially on the lids, it's different than the rest of the face where it's not going to crease. Like the rest of the face isn't going to crease, the eyelids do. So make sure that you do go in and set that on the lid. And now I'm taking the Smolder eyeliner and doing my waterline and basically rimming both of my waterlines. And I chose to do a brown shadow on top of this. In the picture, it looks like it has a lot of depth, and it looks really good for blending wise, so I went in with a brown shadow to kind of create a little bit of that smoky blended look. And then finally I went in again and traced the outer edges to just kind of make it a little bit more prominent and bold with that same black eyeliner, the Smolder from MAC. And here's the fun part, I really enjoy doing my lips. I line my lips with that Smolder eyeliner, and then on the bottom I was going off of this picture not to fill in the whole lip, so I just rimmed the bottom with a really thick line, and then I went out like kind of doing that Joker effect on the outer edges and creating that really gruesome kind of creepy look. And this was really fun because I really liked the way that made my lips look. I chose to go in with the black skinny liner for this because, as you can tell, I was frustrated there. The other Smolder was just too thick and it was causing me to be smudgy, so I just went in with the eyeliner that I had a little bit more precision with. And here I'm using the red that came with the Flash palette from Makeup Forever to do the center of my bottom lip. And now I'm just going to start smudging it with some of the aqua color, the black aqua color, with a really fat brush. It's just going to kind of give you like a speckled look and just create a lot of drama to the face, just a lot of detail. And then a little bit on the chin. And you do not need to be really clean with this. It's supposed to look really messy, so just kind of dab it on there. And then I did the brow, and I just kind of went with the shape of my eyebrow. And this is actually going to create a base for the next step where I'm adding a powder. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. This is really great for setting the face, and it literally is no shine. If you really need a matte face, this is what you can use on top. But I chose to put this in the brow to fancy it up a little. And then I'm going in with the silver. It's a really metallic silver from the Flash palette again, and adding that to the lips, on the Cupid's bow, and in around the tear duct on the eyes. And now, this is totally optional because you don't really see them, but I did go in with some red cherry lashes, and then I went and applied my contacts. Just so you know, I'm not too hot at applying contacts because I don't do that very often, but Pinky Paradise was kind enough to send me these ones for my Halloween looks, so I thought it would be perfect for this look. What do you guys think? Super creepy. It totally pulled the look together. And that is the completed look. I hope you guys like it. If you do try this look out, make sure to follow all of my social media links and hashtag TrinaDuhra. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.